Thank you for joining our Sun Salutations, our 5 Sun Salutations. So Tim and I are here together, and
I'm Missy.
And Missy. So let's see if we can all join in. Okay, 5 Sun Salutations. If we wanted to get started by coming to the front of the mat. So, at the front of our mat, standing in mountain pose. Standing tall, grounding through the feet. So just taking a moment just to move the feet a little bit and ground them down. Heels, balls of the feet. Standing tall. So we're finding that energy from the base of our feet running all the way up to the top of our head. Inhale, lifting arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Exhale, forward fold. So hands coming all the way down to the floor, head to knees. Inhale, rise up halfway, look forward. Now stepping back into plank. Really grounding down through the hands, pushing the heels away, lift the bottom a little bit. Lower down, low plank, Chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale, lifting the chest forward, coming up, either to cobra or up dog. Tops of the feet on the mat. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Bending knees, pushing the tailbone upward. Look at that, the dog. So you can join in. Breathing. So we're pausing here in downward dog. So maybe we want to stretch out the backs of the legs. So really pushing one heel into the floor and then the other. And maybe just moving the hips side to side. Knees can be bent. Really spreading out the hands as well. Breathing, getting a kiss from the dog. Ugh. Okay, now your next inhale, stepping feet forward, coming up to fingertips. So we're at the front of the mat, hands are up, fingertips or on shins, flat back, look forward. And exhale, hands coming down to the floor, head to knees. Inhale, slowly rising, reaching the arms up overhead, full body stretch, and then we're just going to exhale back to center. So we're going to do this one more time, but a little bit quicker. So that was Sun Salutation A. So we'll do this one quicker, and then we're going to move into a different variation of Sun Salutations called Sun Salutation B. So this one's one more Sun Salutation A. Stand tall, mountain pose. Inhale, we're lifting the arms up overhead, reaching. Really try to stretch and find space through the body. Exhale, forward fold, bending the knees, pulling in the tummy. Inhale, come up for a half forward fold. So come up to fingertips or hands on shins, look forward. Now, hands come down, step back into plank, pushing the heels away. You can drop to the knees if that feels better for you. You can drop to the knees. Tighten the abdomen. And then lower down, Chaturanga, so low plank. Trying to really keep the arms close to the body. We're trying to hover a little bit if we can. Inhale, lifting ourselves into cobra or upward facing dog. So we're leading forward with the chest, meaning we're reaching with our chest, and exhaling into downward facing dog. Okay. So we're trying to now, in this downward dog, push the tailbone upward. So we're noticing the change in the body. So releasing the tailbone and then push it upward. So we're using the hands, we're using all the hands, pushing the hands, fingers, everything into the mat. Driving the heels down a little bit. But if that doesn't feel good, bend the knees. So you can bend the knees as much as you'd like. Still trying to reach up with the tailbone. On your next inhale, look forward, stepping both feet to the front of the mat, come up to fingertips. Lengthen spine, look forward. Exhale, full forward fold. So bending the knees, hands come into contact with the mat. Inhale, slowly rise up. Arms front to side, reaching upward. And exhale back to center. Okay, so Sun Salutation B now. So this just adds in some other poses, but is quite similar to Sun Salutation A. But we're really trying to focus on our breathing with movement as well. Okay, so We're back into our mountain pose. This time we're coming into chair pose, so sitting the bottom down. So we're bending the knees, sitting the bottom down, and sweeping the arms upward. So it doesn't need to be over the head, we're just reaching them up as far as feels comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, like we did in the last sequence. Inhale, come up halfway, look forward, so we're flattening our back. And now we can step or hop to the back of the mat. We're feeling energetic. We can use our hands to ground us. And hop back. Nice shock absorbers. Okay. We're coming into plank. And we're lowering down. Chaturanga. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, coming up into our up dog or cobra. Opening up the chest, trying to soften the shoulders. Exhaling into downward dog. Now we're going to come into a warrior one by stepping the right foot between the hands. And then try to let the left heel come down. It's almost like a lunge, but we have the left foot grounding us. Now, hips face forward, lifting arms up overhead. Front knees bend. Front knee is strong, directly over the ankle. Okay, inhale. Exhale, hands coming down to frame the foot. Step into downward facing dog. So we're just going to do this now, just coming to downward dog rather than have a lot of the planks. Okay, so inhale, stepping the left foot between the hands. The right heel comes down, front bent knee, lifting arms overhead. Warrior one. Strong back leg. So we're really grounding ourselves from the back foot as well as the front foot. Hands come down to the floor. We're going to step into downward facing dog. So we're going to hold in downward dog. Okay, on your next inhale, look forward, stepping both feet to the front of the mat, come up to fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to sweep into chair, so we're sealing off the sequence by coming back to where our first pose was, chair pose. So sitting down, knees are bent, arms up, and come back to center. Okay, so I did modify that slightly because usually there are a couple more plank and chaturangas, or plank to low plank poses. So we can try it now. Inhale, sweep into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look forward. And then step back into plank, holding the breath, and exhale to low plank. Also called chaturanga. Inhale, lifting chest. So we're going straight to upward dog. If you need a modifying cobra, please do. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. The left heel comes down, lifting arms into warrior one. So really trying to push both feet into the mat, feeling strong. Hands come down, frame the foot, step into plank now. Lower to low plank. This is where it gets tough. Inhale, lifting into our upward dog. Tops the feet on the ground, exhaling into down dog. Inhale, step left foot between hands. The right heel comes down, lifting arms overhead into warrior one. So again, both feet are strongly pushing into the mat. Hands come down. Step into plank. And again, lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, lifting forward. Coming into an upward dog. Really reaching forward with the chest. Exhaling into down dog. So most of the time when you come into down dog in Sun Salutation, you do want to take 3 to 5 breaths. But it's really your choice. You can just stay in here for 1 breath if you'd like. Just letting your head drop down, looking between the knees. And then we look forward when we're about to step or hop to the front of the mat. So we can step or we can hop slightly to the front of the mat, come up to fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping into chair pose. So sitting down, sweeping the arms upward, and exhaling back to center. Okay, final one. Inhale, sweep into chair. Quicker here. And don't worry if you don't keep up. We're just moving. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look forward. And now step or hop to the back of the mat. So planting the hands if you want to hop back. Into plank. Lower down. Low plank. Chaturanga. Inhaling. Lifting the head. Lifting the body. Upward facing dog. Exhaling into down dog. Inhale. Right foot comes forward. Left heel comes down. Really pushing on that front foot. Front knee bent. Lifting. Warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, front foot steps up. Into plank, lower down. Low plank chaturanga. So really using the arms, trying to have that 90-degree angle with the arms. Inhale, lifting. Coming up into our upward dog. Nice flow. Coming into downward dog. Inhale, stepping left foot between the hands. Right foot comes down. Front knee bent. Opening up the body. So, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down to the floor, stepping to plank. Getting warm up. And then coming into chaturanga, low plank. So really stiff as a board here, lengthening through the top of the head and the heels. Inhale. Transitioning up to upward facing dog. And then rolling our body to downward dog. Okay, we're almost done. Getting warm. We're spreading the hands, so just always in this downward dog pose, trying to really distribute the weight evenly on the hands. So spreading the fingers, pushing the palms down. If it feels better to bend the knees in down dog, please do. Okay, on our next inhale, look forward, stepping both feet to the front or hop. Come up to fingertips, lengthen spine, feeling the body. Exhaling, hands come down. Head to knees. Inhale. Sweep into our final chair. And exhaling back. Oh, okay, that was a little energetic. Sun Salutation B tends to have a lot more movement. But you can focus your breath, focus yourself on the breathing as well as the movement. So in these classes, you don't always need to keep up. It's just getting the body moving, getting all the muscles, getting all the soft tissue, and getting the breath moving. So thanks so much for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.